everyone. Today I would be having a conversation on the app Cambly with a lovely tutor from the USA. Cambly is an app where you can practice your English with tutors from all over the world, from countries like the USA, the UK, Canada, and many more. Personally, Cambly helped me to improve my confidence a lot. If you want to join Cambly, then the link is given in the description box below. You can also use the code 29lively to get a 15-minute trial class worth Rs 99 for Rs 29 only. So without any delay, let's begin with the conversation.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi. My name is Rick. I'm from the United States, born and raised in California. How about yourself? What's your name? Where are you
my name
from?
is Adrija and I'm from India. I'm from a state known as West Bengal.
All right. Very nice to meet you. So, I really like to start out press what I do, what I like to do. Is that fine with you?
Yes, sure.
Very good. So, I already told you, my name is Rick, born and raised in California, and I moved to Mexico to live for a while. Not too long ago. I've been an online teacher for about 4 years. I've also done Cambly for 2 years. I'm also working for a network from a United States company. That's basically what I do. And I really like running, fishing, swimming, and I also like to stay home watching movies. Um, I'm kind of like both of what uh how's it called? Both of two worlds, like outside and indoor. So I like both. How about yourself? Are you planning on um I don't know, a career path? Do you have already like something that you want to do when you grow up? And
Well, I haven't really thought about that. I have like different thoughts in my mind. Sometimes I want to be this, and sometimes I want to be that. So it's always changing. So I don't have a fixed goal. Although probably I would go in this line of research and science because I love it like a lot. So let's see because anything can change.
yeah, you told me you were just 14, right?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things could change when you grow up. Um, you know, but it's always good to have like a dream, even though when like you're a kid, for example, I always wanted to be a teacher when I was more growing up. I don't know, when I was like 16, 17, but when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a pilot. So um, that dream is still there. I'm still thinking about it in the future. So that's why I say it's important to have dreams. So what do you like to do? What does girl from India, 14-year-old girl, do for hobbies, or what do you like to do?
Oh, well, a lot of things. I love to chat with my friends. I love singing. I love listening to music. And I love reading books. I love playing indoor games, especially. And I love to garden.
To garden, okay. Like inside garden or outside garden?
We have a garden in our rooftop. Like we don't really have a long, like a large garden over here, but we do have potted plants in on my rooftop. So yeah, that is where there are just not so many plants, I would say, but there are a few plants. So I love them a lot.
Okay. So because I recently moved in by myself, and when I moved in to my apartment, my mom gave me like three plants. So I don't consider myself like a plant person, but I really like to have them inside of my apartment. So I don't know a lot about plants, but I just know it looks good. They make my house look good and not too empty. So good. Very interesting. And I consider you have a very good pronunciation, very good English. Did you live
Thank
in
you.
the United States or any English speaking country?
No, not at all. I just learned this pronunciation and accent by listening to Hollywood movies.
Oh, okay. So you like to watch in specific type of movies?
Well, everything goes on. Whatever goes on in the TV, I just watch it. I don't have any specific favorite genre.
Okay, yeah, I did hear like a method that you needed to listen to. Um, it's just like a baby, they listen to their moms talk
Hmm.
when they're learning a new language. So that happens to us humans, that we start learning from listening. So we first need to
Right.
listen and then practice little words, and so that's good. And are you planning probably on traveling to an English speaking country?
Oh well, I would love to travel there as a tourist, but like to settle there, I have not thought about it yet. Because let's see what happens. But I love traveling, and that is also one of my hobbies, if I'd consider that. And I'd love to visit USA once or UK also, even.
The UK. Okay, now that you bring up like two countries, I have in consideration here in Cambly, you get to talk to people from the United States, Canada, Australia. So do you have like a preferred, you could say, accent or a country that you like to talk here in Cambly?
Well, not necessarily that, because I love each and every teacher and every culture is unique. So basically, I love to know about a lot of cultures together. So not any specific kind of favorite, but I love to learn about anything. So basically, about that accent, I think I really love American accent, but I also love British accent. So these accents are all like so great in each of them, and we do have an Indian accent as well, and that is also a great accent. So I have this, yes, I'd love to learn how to completely speak in British accent or how to completely speak in American accent. I'd love to learn, but till now I think everything is okay for me, and I love every accent.
Every accent. Okay, that's good. That's good that you don't have like a preferred accent or country. Um, I really don't know a lot about India because here in Cambly, I don't get the opportunity to talk with a lot of people from India. It's probably because of my schedule. Sometimes I do a little bit too late. But I did know that you guys talk like three languages, right? Like you guys had
Yes.
like, and India is so big that it has three languages. So
It doesn't have three languages. It has like a lot of languages. There are 22 official languages and more languages to go. So one person can at least speak three languages.
okay, one person. And I heard like
Mm.
English is one of them, right? Like something
Yes.
happens. I think it was in like in a war. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't know a lot of information. That's what I'm thinking. But I think the UK people came to India, right, in the
Hmm.
past, and that's how a lot of people know English in India. Is that correct?
Yes.
Something like that. Like,
Right. That's true.
okay, very interesting. Good, good. So, movies. Do you like any movies in a specific? Like, for example, I know Marvel movies are from the United States. A lot of people like Marvel. Are you like a Marvel fan?
Yes, I love Marvel. I'm not say a super diehard fan. Like I have a lot of friends at my school who are like very crazy about Marvel movies. I also love to watch them because sometimes just to freshen up and lighten up the mood, you can watch those movies. They are very good for entertainment purposes.
Okay, yeah. I started watching Marvel movies since Disney Plus came out not too long ago, like 2 years ago. And then I gave it a chance for Marvel movies. But one of my favorite movies is actually Harry Potter. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I love that as well.
you love. Oh, okay, I wanted to bring Harry Potter up because of the accent. It's I think that's
Hmm.
one of since I was a kid. That's when I got introduced to like the British accent type
Right.
of films. So yeah, I wanted to see like the difference, and I always think like British English is very fancy.
That's
I
true.
like to
That's
see
true.
I like to see it as a fancy. But a lot of people, and more like in Cambly, prefer like the American accent. I think for some people it's easier, and for some people,
Mhm.
believe it or not, British is easier for them. So that's why I really like to ask that question. Like,
Yeah,
what?
because
What?
when I first saw Harry Potter, I the specific thing that I liked about it was the accent. Like at first, I didn't know it was a British accent, but then when I started to hear it, and then I just tried to copy that and try to tell it. So yeah, it is a very I think British accent is a very fancy one and a quite stylish one, and you can use it to you make your sentences a little bit more gorgeous.
Yes, that's right. It's the example that everybody gives, like water, water. So
Yeah.
I've never really had the chance to speak with someone from the UK, but I think it's one of the places that I really want to visit. So I hope I get the chance to talk to someone there. And what do you think about Australia? Do you think it's like similar to British accent?
I don't know because there are some words that in Australia that they extend a lot and things. Yes, it is quite different from American accent, but I also love Australian accent because one time I heard a video, I don't remember. I heard that accent, and it was really a great one. I really liked the Australian accent because I don't really hear Australian accent a lot, but whenever I hear it, is a quite great one.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, because I remember I saw like a TV series. I don't remember the name in Netflix like 4 years ago. That it was Australian accent, and I really liked it. Even though me as an English speaker, I get to identify, I think, the accents.
Mm.
So I was like, very interesting, very interesting. So yeah, talking about Netflix, are you into anything in Netflix?
Oh, well, first of all, I don't have a Netflix subscription. I do have a subscription to Disney Plus, but sometimes I do visit my friend's house and we do watch a few Netflix films.
Mm. I have a little funny story. I just got Netflix a month ago. A lot of people from here in Cambly were recommending me a lot of series and TV shows, and I was like, should I get it? So I kind of had to let go of HBO. It's another streaming platform, and then I got Netflix because 5 years ago I had Netflix, but like I saw all the TV series, I saw like all the movies, and I got a little bored. But now
Mm,
I find out that a lot of series that I watched years ago have new seasons and
mm,
have new things. So I was like, no, I think I need to get it. So I just got it, and right now I'm looking at Stranger Things.
mm,
It's been kind of a big deal right now in my life. Like
right.
I've been watching Stranger Things a lot. So just funny story about Netflix.
Yeah.
It's great. So Adrija, right? Adrija.
Mm, yes.
So I see we have 2 minutes. I've asked some questions. I don't know if you have any questions for me. If you want to say something, I haven't let you talk a lot.
No, you can ask a question if you want.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any questions
No.
anymore. All right. So what's a normal pet that you guys could have in India?
Well, a dog or a
A
cat.
dog.
Like a dog is a normal pet everywhere. A lot of my friends do have a dog, so I'd say a dog. But you also do have a parrot sometimes, especially in birds. Parrot is quite common, and I also love parrots because they can speak human words and they can actually talk in the language that you are talking in, and that's really great.
Okay. Um, did you have any like exotic and type of pets? For example, when I was a kid, I had a snake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I'm really into those kind of things. I actually have fishes right here. They're my friends. Like
Oh,
his name
yes,
is
I can
Frank.
see.
Yeah, he likes to be in the camera.
So, weren't you afraid of the snake?
I think when I was a kid, I wasn't really afraid of a lot of stuff, and then I grew up and I started to see the risk about a lot of stuff. So yeah, I wasn't afraid. Right now, I think I am more afraid of a snake. I don't think I want a pet snake anymore. I had a pet chihuahua though. I like chihuahuas. I like small dogs.
Yeah.
So great, great, great talking. Adrija, it was a huge pleasure talking to you, getting to know a little bit about yourself. Yeah, I think we have less than a minute,
Hmm.
and I guess I don't know. Do you want to say something before we go?
No, can I know what's the time there?
Oh, it's actually 1 p.m.
Oh, in the afternoon?
in the afternoon.
Afternoon,
Yeah,
right.
1 p.m.
Here, yeah, PM. So here it is 11:30 PM at night.
PM. Oh, all right. So it's nighttime.
Yes.
I see why I don't talk to a lot of people from India. It's like I always
Mhm.
do more late than you guys. Like you guys are already asleep. That's why. Well,
Right.
hey, I hope you have a good night. It was a big pleasure talking to you, and I hope I get to see you soon. Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
All
Have
right.
a nice day.
Bye.